Your son is about to start high school, and suddenly it feels like everything matters more. His future, his choices, his friendships, even his faith. And if you're anything like me, you're wondering, am I doing enough to prepare him? In this episode, I want to walk through some simple, intentional ways we can prepare our sons for freshman year without overwhelming them and without missing what really matters. Welcome to Raising Boys with Purpose, a Christian parenting podcast for moms raising teens and young adult sons. I'm Brooke, a boy mom and parenting coach, and here we talk about raising sons, building character, and preparing our boys for adulthood with confidence and faith. Now, before we jump in, if you're enjoying the podcast and it's encouraging to you, I'd love for you to subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. And if you're looking for a community of moms who are learning how to raise boys into young men, I'd love to invite you to join us in the Raising Boys with Purpose Facebook group. You'll find the link in the description. It's a space for encouragement, real conversations, and support, because you're not meant to figure this out alone. High school can be intimidating. There's so much to think about for your son and for yourself. New schedules, new friends, and new interests. The schools are often larger too, which can make you and your son feel a little lost. But what if there are some things we can do now, not to control everything, but to help prepare our sons for their freshman year? Things that will help them grow, mature, and step into this next season with more confidence. Both of my boys had a hard transition to middle school. Moving from elementary with more structure and built-in friendships to changing classes and seldom seeing the same people from class to class made it difficult. It didn't help that we moved right before my younger son entered 6th grade. So when they each entered high school, it felt like a fresh start for them. We had learned from our previous experience and were determined to make this next transition better. We weren't perfect, and we still made some mistakes. But their high school years helped them mature into the young men they are today. That's really the goal, right? Not perfection, but growth. One of the most important things we learned was to really focus on understanding our sons, their needs, their personalities, and where they were at. The truth is, sometimes you're just not going to know everything. But what matters is that you're paying attention and that they know you're there to listen. A lot of what you already do is instinctive. But this is the season where we begin to gently shift that focus toward their future. And while there's a lot we don't know yet, there are some simple ways we can start preparing them now. One of the biggest areas, especially as they enter high school, is their faith. This is something we guide throughout their life, but around this age, they really start to make it their own. We may have raised them in the church, or maybe we're newer in our faith. Either way, what matters most is that they begin to develop a personal relationship with God. And a lot of that starts with us. Are we showing them in our everyday lives what faith looks like? When we make mistakes, are we taking responsibility and showing them what grace and growth looks like in real life? Because they're watching, not for perfection, but for authenticity. We also want to help them understand the Bible in a new way, not just the stories, but how it connects to their life right now. And for many families, this looks like staying connected to a church. Now, I'm a firm believer in our teens going to church with us as a family, while also finding a church environment that speaks to them. And if your spouse isn't attending, this may be something to talk through together. Just sharing why it matters to you and asking for support in that decision. Another step is encouraging them to get involved in a youth group. At this age, you're still the one helping them get there. But it gives them a place to build friendships and grow in their faith. And sometimes that doesn't look perfect. When we first moved, we drove our boys back to our previous church for youth group. My son also attended one with friends during that transition. It wasn't exactly how I pictured it, but it worked. And that's a reminder. This doesn't have to be perfect to be meaningful. And through all of this, encourage questions. Questions don't mean doubt. They mean they're thinking. And when we don't have the answers, we get to model what it looks like to seek truth together. Now, alongside their faith, this is also a great time to build their independence in everyday life. High school naturally brings more responsibility, different schedules, more demands, and eventually things like jobs and activities. And summer is actually the perfect time to start easing into that. Simple things like doing their own laundry, making their lunches, or learning how to manage money. These aren't just chores, they're stepping stones toward independence. Because little by little, we're preparing them for life beyond our home. Summer is also a great opportunity to slow down just enough to have conversations. Many 8th graders have already picked their classes, but this is a great time to check in. What subjects are they enjoying? Is there something they might want to explore more? And this doesn't have to feel like pressure. It can actually be exciting. High school is a place where they start discovering who they are and what they enjoy. That can also carry over into activities. Clubs, sports, volunteer activities. Just a side note, sometimes in the summer you can get a head start on all those volunteer hours you need for graduation. But there are many ways for them to get involved. And yes, sometimes high school sports feels more competitive, and that can be discouraging. But there are also so many options available for different interests and skill levels. Encouraging them to try something, even if it's new, can help build confidence, friendships, and a sense of belonging. And as they step into high school, we also start to see a change in relationships. New friendships, new influences, and yes, even new crushes. And instead of reacting in the moment, it really helps to think through these things ahead of time. What are your expectations around curfews? How do you want to handle dating or relationships? You've likely already had conversations about things like tech, drugs, and alcohol, but high school brings a new layer, simply because they're around older teens. So as you move closer to fall, keep these conversations open. Not as one big talk, but as ongoing, natural discussions. Because this isn't a one-time conversation. It's something that will grow with them over time. Sometimes it can feel like there's always something new to teach or talk about. And if we're honest, it can feel like a lot. We love our boys, and part of us wishes we could make everything easier for them. But the truth is we can't. What we can do is walk alongside them. We can guide them, support them, and slowly give them the space to grow and learn through their own experiences. And while high school might feel like a big step, it's also an exciting one. It's a season where they begin to discover who they are, what they care about, and who they're becoming. And we get to be a part of that. So as you head into this transition, don't feel like you have to do everything perfectly. Just start where you are. Stay connected. Keep the conversations going. And trust that little by little, you're preparing your son not just for high school, but for the man he's becoming. If this episode of Raising Boys with Purpose encouraged you, please like this video and subscribe so you don't miss future episodes of this podcast. And if you're raising a teen or young adult son and want encouragement and practical guidance, come join us in the Raising Boys with Purpose Facebook community. The link is below. Thanks for being here today. Now grab your iced coffee, hug your son, and remember, you're raising him with purpose.